The most important thing I got out of the OAC has to do with the question of what is it that the OAC instructors have that I don't have? Now, one way you could describe it is that they've read more philosophers than I have, and they understand the points of objectivism and their relation from more angles than I've had the opportunity to consider.
The first year of the program gives you a deep dive into objectivism as a philosophic system, taking you all the way from metaphysics to politics. And one of the benefits of the program is the live instruction that you get and the feedback you get from your instructors.
I give really brutal feedback, and the students love it. The comments that I hear from students who've taken the writing class from me is, you know, I learned writing in college, but I never really learned writing until I took this class.
I was a student whose comfort level with employing objectivist principles had expanded beyond the point where I could identify what I needed to learn next.
Objectivism is a complicated, systematic philosophy, and you can study it on your own. Some people are better at that than others, but there's a lot that you can get by interacting with people in real time.
I just want to emphasize, this is an important thing to do.
What really drove it for me is the kinds of questions that were being asked. It's usually asked from the perspective that there's some answer that you have to get right. These questions that the staff of ARI is able to ask required me to think about how I knew what I knew.
You should be able to point in the text to where in the text is your evidence.
Like any philosophy that you study, you're going to want to think for yourself about whether you think it's actually true. And we try to give people the best opportunity they can to decide for themselves whether it's true.
So the OAC students report spending about 5 to 9 hours per week on the program. So it is equivalent to adding a college level course to your schedule, but what I like to say is it's like adding your favorite college course to your schedule.
So I very strongly recommend it. It's very useful. It's not easy, it's difficult and challenging, but it's not overwhelming either. It's a nice balance, it works very well, and if your heart's in the right place, I think you'll find it incredibly useful.